There is a particular passage in the Bible that I want to talk about today. I'd like us to listen to us very attentively. The message will help you and I, and it will help so many people all over the world. And it's taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 22. I'll read from verse 25. Matthew 22. I'll take the reading from verse 25. So wherever you are, I'd like you to pay rapt attention and listen to the message will transform your life. It's a very powerful message. Matthew 22, I'm going to read from Amplified Version. I'll read from verse 25. Now there were 7 brothers among us. The first married and died, and having no children, left his wife to his brother. The second also died childless, and the third down to the 7th. Last of all, the woman died also. I want to talk on this error must be corrected. This error must be corrected. Now, there were 7 brothers at that time. The 7 brothers, one day the senior one went out and saw a very beautiful lady, of course, proposed to her, and then got married to her. In the process of time, they were together, and then they met with each other, but there was no child. The woman left, the man left, kicked bucket, died and left. There was no issue, there was no child. Now, according to the law of Moses then, if a man dies without a child, the brother should marry the wife, and then the child they will give birth to, they will use the name of the deceased to call the child. They also shared the woman for the second brother. The second brother got married to that same woman, and the second brother, the same thing that happened to the senior one happened to him. The same thing happened to the second man. The same thing happened to the third person. The same thing happened to the 4th person. The same thing happened to the 5th, the 6th, down to the 7th, the last born of the house. And the scripture said, last of all, the woman died also. Now listen to me. This error must be corrected. How will a woman enter a family and 7 brothers were wasted? That is to tell you something is wrong. The first error I saw in that family is the error of the wrong person. The error of the wrong person. If the wrong person step into your life, everything will turn upside down. If the wrong person step into your business, everything will turn against you. If you collect the wrong money from somebody, instead of things to be going right, they will be going left. Why? Because the wrong person has given you what you were not supposed to be given. The wrong person. Check around your life. Are they wrong people? Let's look at the case study of Jonah. God sent Jonah to the land of Nineveh, but Jonah decided not to go. He paid a fare to a ship that was going to Tarshish. He entered the ship began to sink, and the people inside, they began to throw away valuables. They began to throw away their goods. Before they discovered that Jonah was the bad apple, before they discovered that Jonah was the wrong person inside the ship, they already threw away a lot of good valuables before they discovered it. Now, when they met Jonah and said, why don't you consult your God to know where the problem is coming from? Jonah did not bother to say, I will go and consult. He just said, I am the problem. Throw me inside the river and your ship will come down. Everything about this life is sheep, relationship, courtship, everything about this life. If the wrong person step into your ship will begin to sink. When Jonah stepped into the ship began to sink. Hear me? The wrong person step into your business will begin to go down. That business that was doing well before begin to go down drastically. You'll be asking yourself, what is the problem? What is the problem? Why? The wrong person has a step in. If the wrong person also enter your house, you will shed tears. You will see yourself going backward instead of going forward. You will not be going forward, you'll be going backward. Why? Because the wrong person has stepped into your life. That was how this woman is to that family. When she stepped into the family, a burial ground opened for 7 brothers to enter. The second error I saw in this family is the error of foolishness. Error of foolishness. How come will somebody enter a family, something happened to the first person, they could not learn, something happened to the second person, the third person, the fourth person, nobody could ask question, what is the problem? That is foolishness in the highest order. They could not ask questions, but yet they kept on. Was that how beautiful the woman is? They kept on keeping on. They were just following her. They were following her until 7 brothers became wasted. This error must be corrected. How can I correct this error? How can I correct this error? Number one, look around you. Disconnect yourself from anyone that is not following the will of God. Anyone that's always against that thing you're doing. For example, you're going to church. You say, no, I go to church, I beg you. Who God will answer, will answer. That person is the wrong person. You have to correct that. Or disconnect yourself from that kind of person. That will help you. I don't want the video to be too long, but this video will help you powerfully. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this video to as many as possible. Drop a comment and see you again. God bless you. I remain Apostle Freeborn TV.